Hi everybody, Maggie here, Life on a Budget. It's May 3rd today. It's about 4:15 in the afternoon. I'm out here on the property working on my workshop, which I'll show you here in a second how far I'm getting along there. My brother gave me this trailer just to store all my stuff from the mobile home so I wouldn't have to buy another carport or build something till I get my shed done. So I backed that down in there today after I emptied out all of this wood that was in there. It's not the greatest wood, but it'll work for like the chicken run and little projects that I have. And also there's some on this side of the driveway that we threw out of my truck. So I get to pick all that up as well. So I've been working on my shop down here. As you can see, pretty much the snow is gone, except for under my little pile of 2x4s. Which I've been moving the 2x4s and getting the snow to melt. So now I can get back out here and move all of these. And then that big pile of snow hopefully will melt. It's been taking forever. So here's the little trailer. It's just one that he built out of a tent trailer. So it's not for anything but storage, so it should be all right. It's got a little ramp that comes down here on the back, and then it's just open. I don't have much in there now, just a few things, but I'm sure it'll be full when I'm done. So I brought it down here instead of having it in the front of the yard. So this is what I've been working on here. Remember I said I was going to build my carport out of pallets. Sorry, not my carport, my workshop out of pallets. So far I've got 4, 7, 11 pallets on here. They're 33 by 48, 48 being the long way and 33 being the height. So I'm going to go 6 feet at the back, which is the back wall right here that you're looking at, 7 feet at the front towards the chicken coop, and then I'll have a window and a door at this end to get in, and then a window on the front, which will be facing the chicken coop. So I've been working on this today, and this is the progress I got so far. So this is almost 6 feet, not quite, but I'm going to go up to where you see the 2x4s. So I just got to cut those to about 6.5 feet in the back, or maybe 6 feet, and then I'll leave it in the front at 7 feet, which is the height of those boards that are up there right now. I put a couple supports there just to make sure nothing goes anywhere. And I have to get another load of pallets, which is nice. They're all the same size, so it kind of works out perfectly. But I still have to finish the floor about 2 feet here with the wood on it. So it'll probably not quite a pallet unless I turn it the opposite way on that end one back there. And then it comes perfectly out with 4 out the end, out the side. It'll be a little different in the front because I'll have window in there and stuff, but it came out 4 exactly to this end. I'm going to take that 2x4 out and put my 6-foot 2x4 in there. And then I'm going to have part of a wall here, and then a window, and then to the front corner I'll come in a couple feet, and then that's where my door will go on this side. I thought about putting it on the front side towards the chicken coop, but I think it'll be fine just on this side where you walk in the end of the shed. And then I'll have a window facing where that little spruce tree is, but I'm going to take the little tree down, I guess. So that's what I've been working on. So I am making some progress here. A little tired, but if I keep going at it, eventually it'll be done. So this is what I've done, and maybe took me 2.5 hours to get this up there once I got it figured out. I've never done it this way before. My brother told me how to do this, that you just put a 2x4 in the corner, then you put your pallet, and then you run another 2x4 and then a pallet. And then once I get the height in the back, I'll put a double top plate on all the way around the top. And then I'll have to make an angled piece on each end to go up from the 6 feet to the 7 feet. And then I will start putting my rafters on. Probably after this, I'll tie vac it. And then I'm going to use the same boards that I'm using for the chicken coop there, that siding that I got given to me. So I might have to put some boards in. I'm not sure yet, because those are 5 inches wide. So you can see with the way the pallet wood runs, So I might have to, wherever those boards hit there, I might have to put supports in just where the 2x4s is, so it's even with the outside boards. So when I screw it all together, it's going to sit nice. But I'll figure that out as I go, and I'll bring you along with me and show you the progress day by day. And we'll see how it looks at the end. I'm hoping it'll turn out what's in my head, but you never know. But I just thought I'd give you a little update and how the progress is coming around here. There's still a big mess, but eventually it will disappear. As you watch the videos, you'll see a lot of changes here and cleaning up and stuff, and the wood disappearing that I'm using. So far, all I've had to buy for this workshop that I'm doing is the screws to put it together. I will need to buy plywood or whatever kind of wood I want to put on the floor there, and whatever I'm putting on the roof I will have to buy, as I don't have any access to any of that stuff right now. Unfortunately, the dump that I was getting a lot of my recycled items from made it so nobody's allowed to go in and recycle anymore, because a couple people were doing things they shouldn't have done. So that's unfortunate, but I do have other places I can maybe find stuff around, and I will keep doing that, because the more I recycle, the less that stays in the dump. And it brings the cost down, like, big time for what I'm doing here. So I'll take you for a little walk in the camper. I told you I'd bring you in there. It's kind of a mess, but I just want to show you what I moved around in there. I got some stuff sitting here on the ramp I got to bring in before I leave. So before, in here, it's a little dark, but that cabinet that's sitting over there in the corner used to be right here as you walk in the door. But now I'm going to put the wood stove here. Makes more sense, I think, and it's more supported here. Yeah, so I did that, and I brought a lot of stuff down again. So I got to get everything cleaned up again. But like I said, I did stay here. I slept on this little couch the first night. It pulls out. And I felt like I was going to fall off all night because it's leaning forward. But I fixed that the next night, and I got this bed made up. It's pretty messy because I didn't make it when I crawled out of it when I left. But this is a very comfortable bed. So once the cold is gone, I think I'll sleep pretty cozy in here. It's like a double, I think, but it's pretty good just for me, so I'll be comfy cozy. So that's the little update I wanted to bring you on, and I hope you're enjoying my videos. I know they've been a little sparse, but I just had a lot going on trying to get things done here and bringing all this stuff down from the other place. Now that I have this little camper thing sitting here, I can empty out my mobile home and put it for sale. So hopefully by the end of this week, it'll be empty over there, and I can clean it up and go talk to the real estate and get that in motion. And then I'll be out here every day. You probably get tired of me, but I'm going to try to bring you some videos that'll keep you interested anyway and show you what I'm doing here. So I hope you're having a great day where you are and everything's going great in your life. And if you're having a hard day, just think of the good times and push through it, and things will get better. Everybody has a lot of hard times in their life and a lot of good times, and sometimes the hard times are a little more than the good times, but just keep a positive attitude and keep moving forward, and just remember, you're worth it. Keep working for what you want. Thanks for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment, go for it. And I will see you on the next video. Have a great evening.